And we are on the air. Hello,
Hey.
everybody. I think this is a better angle. Right here? Or this one?
Wow. Someone is so full of themselves.
Everyone
dear
has a good
Lord.
angle. Come on now.
Come on.
Come on.
Are we saying hi? Are we on them? Are we on the?
Yeah, we're live, bro.
Live.
You sure?
Yeah, we're live.
I don't want to be live. I'm scared.
You're
Are we saying
always
hi?
scared.
Scared? I don't want to be live. There's scary people on
A
here.
live, frightened kitten.
Oh, not scary kittens. I don't like scary kittens. They're scary.
So what's on the docket today?
Well, I don't know what is on the docket today. I would have to say, well, looks like AOS pricing kind of came out for the new box sets,
It did.
which is good.
And what
I'm
is that
excited
price?
about that. I'm also excited about all the damn knights I bought.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know why I bought a knight army.
Look,
It did.
see him? On my
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
A little jealous.
just sitting there waiting to be built and created for Warzone.
These are coming along nicely. Armatures. Getting them all painted up. Not for Warzone. I have my Warzone army list all ready to go. It's top secret. It's going to wreck all shop.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
Considering today I talked to TJ and I was like, so I have like 22 days to get an entire night army built and painted.
Oh, that's easy. You have an airbrush?
I sure do.
Oh, dude. You can have that done in a week.
Yeah.
That's
Hopefully.
awesome.
But I'm also painting Escalation League, which is taking a little bit more time.
Oh.
What escalation league are you painting?
My
What idiot would do an escalation league? That guy's crazy.
How many nights are you taking to Warzone?
So I built a list, and it looks like I could fit 4 of the Armigers, 2 of each one, the Helverin and the Warglaive. First off, why is the Helvin?
Helverin?
Why is the one with the freaking harpoon almost like 120 more points?
Wait, hold it.
Because harpoons are expensive.
Say what?
The Helverins are the little ones.
Not the Helverins, the
Valiant.
Castellan, but the other one, the
Valiant.
Valiant.
Yeah.
The Valiant, which is literally sent right there. He's like 120 more points.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. You're Valiant?
Say what?
You're Valiant? No, he's the same size, man.
Same size? You mean same cost?
Same points.
Okay,
Well,
so a Night Valiant is $594. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't say exactly the prices.
500 something, 590.
And the
Castellan is
he's 604 or 600 something.
yeah, the Castellan's more.
I was looking at the wrong one.
I don't know what you were looking at.
I was looking at Questoris Knight Majera.
What?
Oh,
that was on there. It's a Forge World Knight.
Yeah, forget about that one. It's not very good.
Yeah, that's my bad.
It's all right.
It's good. It's cheaper. However, so my list I have created, it's got a Knight Valiant, a Knight Gallant, a Knight Gallant, a Warglaive, a Helverin, and a Helverin. And that's 30 points shy of 2,000.
So you have 4. So you have 2 Warglaives, right?
2 Warglaives,
2 of
2
each.
Helverins,
2 Helverins,
2 Gallants,
2 Gallants. Okay.
1 Valiant.
Okay. Wow, you're just gonna walk up the board and smash stuff, aren't you?
That's kind of the plan, I guess. I mean, if my Valiant's already going to need to be like within 18 inches, whatever, to shoot his harpoon,
Yeah.
I might as well get all up in everybody's face, all up in that business,
Yeah, you're gonna be all up in their business.
all up in that business.
Wow. Yeah, I don't want to play your army. I don't got enough to kill it.
What? I feel like I'm gonna get shot off the table. I think it'll be a lot of fun, but I think it'll get shot off the table pretty quick.
You'll run into some problems, but I think you'll still do all right.
You know, my guess is, John, for that army for Jonathan is that either A, it wins really quickly, or it dies very quickly.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be fast. I think no matter what. I think you're going to have a lot of time to go take a look at armies.
Yeah.
Or other games, you'll be able to inspect them. I expect you're going to have a nice ebb and flow during the tournament. You know, one game you're going to be up real high, the next one probably down low. You're going to bounce back and forth. So it'll be a good time for you.
I think so. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
And it's going to, well, you know, no matter what, it's going to be impressive having that many knights on the table.
Yep. Wow.
I still just have to build them.
You get it done, son.
Say what?
You get it done?
Yeah. And you can have those knights built in like 2 days if you just ignore wife, kid, work, everything. You can have that built in 2 days and probably airbrush it in about 2 or 3 days after that. Yeah, just give up everything. You'll be all right.
Yeah, family, food. Yeah,
they know you love them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You'll be good to go. That's why I'm not trying to bring any knights to Warzone. I already got my army painted. It's beautiful in gold and silver.
Or what's gold and silver?
Lots of silver. I'll bring in the unstoppable forces of the Grey Knights.
I don't believe you.
To a tournament?
Yeah, I'm bringing Grey Knights again.
With?
On purpose?
With Custodes.
With Custodes.
That might be an interesting combination. There might be a nice combination. Yeah. All those little, what's their smite? They have their own little type of smite that they can do. What's that called?
Rites of Banishment.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't go up, but no, I mean, I tweaked my list a little bit. I knew it was lacking. I saw it was kind of lacking when I brought it to Alamo, so I tweaked it a little bit. It made it a little bit more point efficient. So we'll see how it goes. I don't expect to be on the top table. I expect to be about where I was at Alamo, bottom to lower half. So,
well, you know, at least try to win 3 out of 5 games. I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, if I win 3 out of 5 games, I will be very surprised. I think you know what that'll mean. That'll mean I've probably lost my first 2 games, and so I get a real easy opponent or something, and then I continue to go up.
You know, I've heard some of the guys talking, some of the like top players, that not necessarily losing that first game, but maybe having a lower, maybe still winning, but having that lower point spread.
Yep.
And that actually helps them shoot up to the top later, because then they get their next opponents are kind of at the low end, and allows them to kind of springboard forward, where all those people that are maxing points at game 1, game 2, well, it's getting a lot harder.
Yep.
And the points end up kind of balancing out, but it ends up being a little bit easier if you take a draw, not necessarily a draw, but you know, not get your full, like, what, 42 points on ITC missions.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen that too. It's a very interesting to see how that kind of works out, you know. But I just can't wait, man. I'm excited for Warzone. I mean, the Horus Heresy narrative, I think, is going to be really awesome.
Yeah.
Alan's doing a good job putting that together. Daring Infinity, Spire. I mean, it's going to be all kinds of cool games going on. It's going to be a real good convention, so I'm excited.
I am too. Yeah, we just added Hammerhead Games as a sponsor. They're sending out a special something for everyone.
Well, you know what's funny about that?
Tell me what's so funny about that.
Do you know FNP Wargamers is sponsored now by Hammerhead Games too?
Yes, I had a interesting conversation with him about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thank you.
Yep. Because I was telling about I was looking to see if we can get something for Warzone, and so how'd you get in contact with him?
He actually Facebook messaged me out of the blue
Okay.
and wanted to talk to me about sponsoring. And we sat and for a little bit, kind of going over, how many people we're expecting, what we'd like to do. And at first, it was just going to be a couple like coupon type codes for people to go to his web store, but we didn't feel like that really was going to really reach everyone. So we got a little something coming out for everyone. I don't want to say I'd rather be a surprise for everyone, but it's pretty cool. We worked out a deal, and hopefully this will be the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
Yeah, they're good guys over there. They actually have the video that's going to be coming out this Friday for the product review that they sent us for FNP to use. And TJ, did you grab those?
I did. I did grab them. I didn't have a chance to use them because my game didn't last very long.
Yeah.
My test game I played for my 750 points for the Escalation League. Sorry, Ronnie.
And then we actually got some for Atomic Hobby Shop.
Nice.
Customized ones for the shop. So it's pretty cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a good chance to look at their store, their online store. Normally, I don't mess with the tokens. I'm like everybody else. I just like use some dice or something, but then that ends up being not the most accurate record keeping for like wound counters, command token. I mean, usually I don't worry about command points or anything because I burn through them so quickly. But I know a lot of people that are in like the 15, 20 range. A lot of their custom stuff that they make would be very, very handy. And I'm already looking at using it, just kind of not necessarily improve my game, but just help me keep track of things because I usually lose sight of it.
Oh, God, that reminds me. Did y'all see? Okay, so finally GW has released like data cards for, Imperial Knights.
Yeah.
Did y'all look through that yet? Did y'all look at them?
I haven't had a chance to look at them up close.
It's amazing. So they have the cardboard stuff, and they actually have warlord trait cutouts. So you can actually like stick a little card on your warlord and say, just remember, I know I'm going to, when I play my Knight Army, I'm going to use it totally because I'm going to be like, that's right, my warlord has this trait. Oh, amazing. I remember now. Because I always forget what my warlord trait is.
I haven't opened them up yet.
Yeah, I remember the trade rep, she was talking to me about it, and I was just like, and I apologize, Melissa, but I just kind of like, she just drone it, just kind of going on. I was like, okay, sure. Yeah. Just go ahead and send them. I'll take them. You don't have to sell me on them. I'm going to get them. And I do remember there's some like wound counters maybe also. Okay. So cool. Then yeah, those data sheets. And she said that's going to be something that they're going to be looking at going forward with in the future. So we might seeing those either for bigger vehicles or maybe even for in boxes in the future for units.
I mean, to be honest with you, if they were to like reprint the data cards for all the codexes they released,
oh, absolutely.
Oh, people would buy them.
Oh, they snatch that up really quick because who wants to carry around a big old book when all they need to do is carry around maybe 5 or 6 data cards and they can lay those out in front of them.
Yep. They remind us old people, what powers they have.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I think it's a real good idea. It's going to be a real helpful thing. But yeah, Colonel Dracus, can't wait to get a couple Valiants on the table. I'm scared of those things. Those things are huge.
DJ?
What?
Don't move. A dingo just walked into your bed.
Leave my dingo alone, man. You leave my dingo alone.
Did the dingo eat you, baby?
It ate my baby.
Yeah.
But remember, Australia's not a real place there. Dingoes are all made up.
So apparently to the Flat Earth Society, Australia doesn't exist, and the people in Australia are actors paid by NASA.
That makes sense.
Totally.
If you don't think If you don't think about it, it does make sense.
I mean, I really started thinking about it today, and I really felt it's true. Because when you think about it, like they have like the Hemsworth brothers, right, are actors. Hugh Jackman's an actor. Nicole Kidman, Naomi Watts. But they're from Australia. They're all actors.
That's a good point. Russell Crowe,
Actor.
yeah,
Even
pretty amazing.
you know, Lawrence from Tabletop Tactics. Remember, he was telling us he lived in Australia for a while with some of the guys that are on Tabletop Tactics.
Oh yeah, he's
Where did they go? They went to acting school while they were there.
also an actor.
He is also an actor. So I'm confused right now. I think maybe it's true.
There might be some credibility to that. Interesting.
Science. You know that they apparently the Earth that is flat, the ring around it is Antarctica.
No. We're not going any more in this. We're stopping right
surrounded by ice.
Oh dear God.
And then people haven't made it to the edge because people who have made it to the edge were killed because there's guards guarding the edge of the Earth, hired by NASA.
Oh my God.
And we don't go there because the Nazis are still functioning there.
You're making my brain hurt.
Okay, so everything I just said is a really, really smart guys. I hope he's listening. That goes to our work. We work for NASA. And this is what he explained to us and he believes.
Okay. Interesting.
For NASA.
Look, I'm just going to stop talking about it now. And Kevin, yes, Kevin, he runs Custodies with his first company, Sternguard and collects it. So hard to complain about any list. Laugh out, but it looks really good. That looks like a cool list. I mean, why wouldn't Custodies run with the Imperial Fist? They're like they're the protectors of Terra. And you know the assassin things are all on in Terra too. So I mean, it sounds like a very fluffy army.
Imperial Fists are a bunch of scrubs. Why would they hang out with them?
Whoa.
I like that cup you got.
Imperial Fist are scrubs?
Is that where you keep your mop water?
Yes. I got a candy dish full of crayons here too to snack on.
You know what's in there? The tears and blood of Iron Warriors.
That is true. The worst legion ever.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what their motto should be? Instead of iron within, iron without, it should be Daddy's mean to us. He doesn't love us. I quit.
That's like all the Chaos Legions. Our dad doesn't love us. Oh no.
I've got daddy issues.
Or if your dad is Fulgrim, then it's like stranger danger.
No, it's stranger come accept me. They just walk up to anybody. They're like, hello.
Poor Emperor's children.
Oh God.
But you know, back to that Valiance. I'm not too impressed with the Valiance or worried about them. The one that I'm really digging is the Castellan. That thing, that's a lot of firepower. And I'm more worried about seeing that on the tabletop than anything else.
Really? Did I get the wrong one?
No, I think you did. Did you get the one with all the big guns?
No, I got the one with the harpoon.
Oh.
I got the big guns. I got the big guns.
Oh.
I want big guns.
Yeah, you know the range on those Valiant weapons is kind of short, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I have gallants in my army because I'm pretty much going to be all up in the grills.
Okay. Well, they're going to have to pick and choose which one to let through. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
How many of those Valiants are you running?
Doses?
He's running 2 Valiants? Okay.
No, one.
One.
But 2 gallons, so.
Well, I'm recommending that you maybe rethink that and run 2 Valiants. Because you're going to lose one for sure.
What he's going to do is he's going to rotate ion shields. Boom. And then Jonathan saves. You know what, Jonathan? You should leave your 5-up save. You don't want 5 ups like there's no tomorrow. So you'll be like, oh, look at that. 5-up save. Oh, I made 4 of them out of the 4. Oh, darn.
Yeah, that's true. But once I make him a 4-up save, I fail him all day.
I know. So don't make him a 4-up. Just make sure, just keep the 5-up. Be like, no, taking the 5 up. You have better odds with the way you roll. Because you just go FNP right before you roll. But no, like, I think on the Night Valiant, right? Like, what makes it good is you take the conflagration cannon and then you take the relic. Because the relic, you get to, I mean, it auto hits. And then if you take the relic, you get to re-roll wounds. So right there, it's just perfect. And then the harpoon, as long as you're not shooting Necrons, I think you're good. Because once you shoot a Necron, it's not going to help you much.
Why is that? I haven't read too much about the Necrons.
Quantum shielding.
Yeah, quantum shielding. When basically if it deals multiple damage, so like let's say it deals 6 damage. If you roll under the damage, you only take 1 damage. So if it's 12, it's impossible to roll, or it's impossible to fail. So.
Yeah. So you take your conflagration cannon and shoot at all the other stuff, and then shoot at something that wouldn't have quantum shielding.
Okay, so like the 2 Necron players you'll face at Warzone Houston, you might face at Warzone Houston and the bottom tables might have a leg up on you.
Well, that's what the conflagration cannon, 2 damage apiece. They can't really outroll that.
Okay.
I hope.
Yeah, as Kevin's saying, he goes, Knights won't win anything. 200 cultists won't care. Win some games, yes, but a tournament, nah. Jonathan's not there to win the tournament. He's there to go roll some dice.
Yep, and bring less models.
Yes.
That's actually what I'm most excited for. Because usually, every time I run an army, it's always been like, oh, let's bring 100 plus boxwalkers. So now it's less.
Yeah. I think it'll go well. I think, like I said, either the games will be brutally bad for you or brutally good.
Yeah.
That was the reason I was actually going to start doing custos when they first came out. And everybody's like, oh, they're not going to be a good competitive army. And I was like, I don't care. I'm going to take a bunch of bikes and I don't have to field that many models. Done. And then everybody realized, oh, they won't admit they were wrong, but they all jumped on the custos bandwagon, and now they realize that they are actually good. Now I don't want to play the silly custodes.
It's ridiculous. A unit of 3 with bolters, right? I mean, it's 36 bolter shots at half range. They move 14 inches. They're so good. Like, I felt really bad because I played my 750 list for the Escalation League. So I had a shield captain, the Praetor, the standard bearer, and because I was playing Gene Steelers, I had some extra points.
750 points he brought this.
Hey, man, that's
everybody to know.
Hey, that's a Custodians League. Can't help it. So then I brought him, and I was like, well, I'm playing Tyrannid, so I'll give him a +1 attack, right? So anything within 6 inches gets +1 attack. So I brought all that. And then I brought 3 bikes, and a unit of custodes, all with storm shields. And I felt really bad because I was playing Ronnie from one of the guys up at Atomic Hobbies. And he had a 7-inch shard, and he was playing Behemoth, right? So he gets to re-roll failed charges. He failed it twice. I was like, oh, dear God. So then literally, like, my Custodes had his line, killed off all the Gene Stealers, came around, Broodlord. Like, I charged his Broodlord with 2 bikes. And I did, like, 13 damage to him with all the D3s rolling. And Ronnie was just like, yeah, there goes my Broodlord. There goes all my Gene Stealers. There goes my Ripper Swarm. And then after that, it was killed off. Like, he had that Moloch that came out of the ground and killed it off. It was pretty brutal. So, yeah, Custodians are very brutal if you have the right matchup.
You felt bad.
I felt bad. I felt really bad. I did feel bad for Ronnie because Ronnie failed the charge, and he was like, all I need is 7. And the first roll was a 6, and he's like, I'm Behemoth. I get to re-roll. Rolled another 6, and I was like, oh man.
And then TJ did this to his bum.
Oh, no.
It wasn't pretty.
It happens, especially in Escalation League. There's some armies in those Escalation Leagues that they're going to do really well in the beginning, but as the other ones start to kind of balance out with the points, then it'll kind of shift a little bit. So enjoy your wins now, sir.
Oh, Yeah, I think that's probably the last. That unfortunately, since I'm painting all this stuff up, and the channel voted that the next model I was painting was my Warglaves, so I'm working on those until those get done, and then after that, I'm gonna paint. I gotta paint some terrain up because I was gonna bring 2 tables to Warzone, so I need to finish up the terrain. So
Yes, please.
I've got the best line blocking piece of terrain you will ever see.
Nice. Is it a
Guaranteed.
big giant box?
Nope. You'll see it when I bring it on. You'll look at it and you'll be like, yeah, that's going to be interesting to play, I guess.
Cool. I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, me and Jonathan have played on the ice table a couple times on the channel,
Mhm.
and there's a big hill. It's about
it's a massive
2 foot, and it's big, and you can't see over it either. So it's either you go around and just hope the other guy goes around, or you see what happens. So
Okay, great.
yeah, it's gonna make the IT scenarios very interesting to play.
Yeah, we're hoping one of my friends, Joey Rexer, he goes to a lot of the local tournaments, and he went to LVO with us. Did okay. I think he went 3 and 3. No, he went 4 and 2, I believe. He's got like 2 3D printers going right now, printed off about 8 to 10 tables worth of stuff for us.
Oh wow, who's that?
Yeah, what's that?
What's his name?
Joey Rexer.
I had to have met him while we were there.
You probably have. He also ordered about 8 or about I think it was 6 to 8 tables worth of laser cut terrain also from TT Combat, because he wanted to make sure that we did not run into the Linden GT problem. So he's basically covering about close to 15, 20 tables for us, just because he wants the event to go off without a hitch.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So
I think I met him. I just looked him up on Facebook.
You probably have. If you didn't meet him there, you might have seen him around town or at.
Yeah, there we go. There's a more recent picture. Yep.
Yeah. Really good guy, and man, it's really. I mean, we have a couple other people out there that are bringing tables. I don't want to butcher their last names, but at least I can do it. Like Brian Hart. You know, he's putting together a couple tables for us. John Trotman. Sorry if I'm butchering your last name. So there's. And of course, Atomic Hobbies is hooking us up, and TJ is hooking us up with some tables, which we really appreciate for Warzone. So we will not have a bunch of styrofoam tables with packing labels or whatever from Home Depot on them. So we won't.
It's actually a combination, mostly Atomic Hobbies, some stuff, but a lot of it's from FNP. So FNP is providing, because they own most of the terrain there that's being.
And I apologize. And FNP, thank you.
Yeah. Hey, John, I got a question for you. Do you think maybe we can get a corner and maybe I can stream some games for 40K? We could set up cameras and maybe stream some games. Do you think they could run maybe that'll be kind of cool? Maybe we could stream some of the top tables or something?
Warzone?
Yeah, Warzone.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, especially, we're capped at 80 people total for the 40. I'm thinking we're going to hit about 70.
70. Okay.
By the time it's all done, we're just right around the corner from hitting the 58 mark, which is what we need for a major.
Okay.
But as everybody else in the Houston, or not Houston, but the Dallas or the Texas big GTs said, they usually get like 10 or 15 guys at the last minute.
Okay.
So, but basically the point is we're going to have a few tables left over that we can get some we can just have some cameras already set up and ready to go, and with enough space to where you don't have to worry about people bumping into it or anything. Just that can be, hey, do you guys want to film?
Yeah.
And have that go. And we're going to make sure that, especially for top tables, we're going to try to keep that area off to the side a little bit, or at least try to get some room in there so people are not crowding around. Okay. And I heard a couple other GTs have said that they some of the players, especially when they're on top table, they get spectators, which is okay, but they get spectators kind of crowding around. They're starting to make comments. They shouldn't have done this, don't do that, and it's getting to sound like these people are coaching one or the other player, and it's really distracting, especially when you're playing for top tables. So we're gonna do something to kind of counteract that a little bit, kind of give these guys a little bit of breathing room. That doesn't mean that anybody that's not on the top table is not important, but especially on games like 4 and 5 when it's getting neck and neck.
Yeah.
And people tend to get a little heated, and then you got people crowding around you.
Yeah.
We're going to try to create a zone of an exclusion zone.
Zone of silence.
Yes.
Zone of silence. A safe space.
A safe space. Yeah. But yeah, we could totally get some tables, especially the corner tables, set up for you guys to broadcast, or for us, not you guys, but for us to do.
Yeah, I think it would be cool. I mean, at least I'm not even sure if we'll do the top tables or anything. You know what I mean? But I mean, just to have like some of the games filmed, of players, I think would be good.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be top tables. We can just set up. Hey, these 2 or 3 tables right here could be set up for just record.
You know what we could do? Now I'm thinking about it is, TJ, we can bring the live setup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We get live setup and set up the cameras, bring the CAD station.
Yeah.
And get it hooked up. And then we could just have it like stream, where we can even do like live stuff, like for like talking in between the rounds.
Yep.
Kind of have like a background backdrop while we're waiting for the next round to start. And when it starts up, then we'll have the camera angles. I think that might be good.
Yeah. We'll have to play around with it, I guess. But yeah, I think we can do something like that. I think it'll be cool to kind of stream Warzone.
Yeah.
And then
that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Kevin asked about the tournament. It's Warzone Houston. If you Google Warzone Houston, it'll pop up. I think it's the first link when I Googled it. Yeah. If you look up Warzone Houston, it's the first thing that's going to pop up. And it's got all the information on there about the tournament and everything. It's a very well put together website. I really like it. It's beautiful. So, I mean, it talks about the events and everything. It's really good stuff. But no, it'll be very fun. So it's going to be a BCP app, right? Y'all got to set up on BCP, Best Coast Pairing.
Yeah. So. We actually had an issue with that. They were sending us to last year. Had people still going to Delta HCon website last year. We just got it fixed a few days ago. Awesome. So yeah, the BCP app will take you right to our website.
Okay.
That's another reason why we probably missed some registrations, because it was going to Delta HCon, and that was an issue.
Yeah, but it's July 4th weekend, so it'll be kind of cool. And do they still have rooms available? Because they got some good rates on the rooms.
Yeah, good. Like at a Wyndham hotel at $89 a night. That's really good.
Yeah.
And it's some people were like concerned about it being 4th of July weekend and everything. 4th of July, I believe it's like on the Tuesday or Wednesday that week. So, any weekend events there's not going to be any. It would either be the week before or on 4th of July. It's not. It's a weird year or weird time this time with the 4th of July. So you shouldn't be missing anything going to any events, because it's all like on a Wednesday.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
And we did have some people that were concerned about that. They were like, well, that's 4th of July weekend. I'm like, no.
Well, John, we do got to be careful. We didn't even think about it, man. It's our birthday weekend. It's going to be fun.
I wish you wouldn't have said anything.
Man, Jonathan, you're going to be an old man. You're going to be like mid-30s, right?
No.
Yes.
Old.
Shut up.
Dude, on July 5th, I'm going to be I'm going to be 38.
Oh.
God.
Are we going to, it's going to be all 3 of our birthday weekends. Are we going to do like some kind of extravaganza?
As long as I don't have to go somewhere where I wear a sombrero or have to sit on a saddle, I think I'm okay.
I like the sombrero part.
No. I'm not going to wear a sombrero again and eat flan, or whatever the heck that dessert is. Well,
I take it John does not like flan.
No.
I love flan.
I don't even know what it's in it.
meat byproduct.
No, it's not. It's a great dessert. I love it. Flan.
Right.
Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I can't wait for Warzone. I'm so excited.
Renfro, Warzone Houston. It's a wargaming convention in Houston, and we're going to be doing Warhammer 40,000, Horus Heresy, Shadespire, Infinity, and Saga. So, oh, thank you.
Yep.
There you go.
I know we are not able to put links, but I know the channel organizer is.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
pretty sweet.
I've got about 3 different entries here with me putting the web link. It's like, you can't do it. Go away.
So, John, I have a question for you. Did you make it to Dallas this weekend?
No.
You didn't go?
Yeah, I thought so because I didn't hear anything.
I'm okay though not going. I had a friend of ours, Joe Badeau, was up there.
Is that a name?
Yeah, that's it. Yes,
Joe Badeau?
he's one of the Austin crew.
Dude, that's awesome. That's an awesome name. Hey, man, Joe Badeau.
Yeah, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's probably got some Louisiana twang to it. I'm just really bad. I'm from the north, so what do you expect? But he went up there, stood in line for like 2.5 hours. The little freebie that they gave, it kind of looked cool, but it was a hastily made like mason jar mug, like a small one, like almost like a coffee cup size.
Okay.
And it had a Warhammer, I think Warhammer Cafe logo on it. I mean, it looked cool, but that was all they waited for. I mean, they got to go and play in tournaments and stuff, and there was a store and everything there, but it wasn't anything really grand. So I'm glad I didn't go, because that would have been just a waste of a drive. I got to binge watch stuff all day Sunday. So
George said he got to go, and he said the line was epic.
George Simo, he's one of the guys that goes to Atomic Hobbies. I actually went to high school with him. So
the line was epic. Interesting. Epically horrible.
epically big. No one says epic with epic in capitals and then with an exclamation point in it if it wasn't good. That is cool because I mean I saw some pictures. I saw that David from Red Star Gaming won I guess second place in the tournament or something. So that's yeah.
Dude, why is the Warzone background so cool?
I can't think. Paul, no, that's
Paul Boggs.
Boggs?
Yeah.
Was it
Paul
Boggs?
Yeah, he's the one that I don't know if he's one that goes out to Atomic Hobbies or where he's from, but he reached out and him and Alan put that together, and I was just like, Alan's like, you got to check it out. My mind was just blown away.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
it really is. That is so wickedly cool, that background.
Okay, so I've only been in Houston for about 4 years, maybe 5 now. Is that the Houston skyline?
I don't think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not the Houston skyline.
Okay. See, I thought it was the Houston skyline. That's why.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool if someone did that with the Houston skyline. Edited and then did that.
Well, we got something with the Houston skyline going to be available for all the people that did the VIP package.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. And they kind of distressed them, like kind of what you do with jeans or whatever. So they look kind of worn. They look actually pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to getting those in about a week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yours was 2.5 hours long. Oh.
What?
Oh.
Wow.
What was 2.5 hours?
The line.
Oh yeah, that's another reason why I didn't. Now I've stood in line at when I used that back in the day when I had Games Day. If there's a Forge World line, I've stood in that line for like 2 hours waiting to get up there, buy my stuff, and get that free little pamphlet or catalog and all that kind of stuff. I stood in that line, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. I don't need to worry about that. But that's
He said that's
some
just the line to get in. Not to buy stuff, just to get in the building, I guess.
Well,
Gosh.
But like George says though, and be able to get in there and get a hold of some of that limited edition stuff that you always see them advertise in the white or on their website, and it's really some of you guys' only chance to get that stuff. That's I'm glad that the cafe's up there. I will, next time I go up to see my family, I will swing by, of course, and see what goodies I can grab.
I want to make a trip, a pilgrimage.
Yeah, I mean, it's true really when it comes down to get the limited edition stuff, because I mean, usually on that stuff, if you see it on eBay or you buy it secondhand, they jack up the price, you know. So it's like the Terminator Captain or the Terminator Chaplain, you know, they're selling those, and even sometimes Forge World stuff, you know, the limited edition stuff, they'll jack that up, you know, like the Horus Heresy Sorcerer and stuff. You'll see it on eBay and it'll be like $20 more than it would normally be. So
there's some of those. I think it was about a year, either last year or the year before, they had a exclusive miniatures, an Adeptus Arbiter or Arbite, whatever.
Yep.
With a cyber dog. That's really awesome. I've been wanting to get my hands on it, but now I guess I'll get a chance to get up there and get it.
Yeah.
There's going to be a bullet train to Dallas Fort Worth soon.
Well, there's talks about it. I think it's in the progress of maybe being going to be built, so that's going to be cool.
That'd be really neat. Just hop on a train and go up.
Yep.
And yeah, Colonel, you're right. I can't wait for Space Wolves or Orcs to get out. I'm kind of torn. It's either I'm happy because I don't have to hear people always asking about it, or because I can see it. I think the Orc one is the one I'm a little bit more excited about, just because they have been getting handed some of the worst codexes since about third or fourth edition, really. Fifth edition they were okay, but there was a point I'm going to bring up about the Orcs. In the last White Dwarf, they're kind of building up to I think the Orc release. They're talking about the Third War of Armageddon and how the new Indominus Crusade and everything interacts with it, and how it's been kind of reignited, and there's more fighting going on. There's a part of the White Dwarf they talk about. It's pretty much the fighting is so desperate between Orcs, human or a guard, Space Marines, Tzeentch, and Khorne demons that the Orcs have actually at sometimes allied with Imperial forces during the combat. It makes me wonder if they're going to be doing all the different clans for the Orcs.
Yeah.
Back in third or fourth edition, I forget when it was, but they had an Orc codex, and they had the different clans and what you could do with them. And the Blood Axes, I can't remember all the details, but they could take Imperial Guard as mercenaries in their force. So you could get Leman Russes and Guard squads. You couldn't get stuff like the Commissar Cadet squads that they used to have, but you can get Leman Russes and some Guard squads. I wonder if, like what they do with the Genestealer cults, are going to be able to get in some Imperial Guard units as allies.
That'll be interesting.
Very interesting.
It'd be cool if you paint your vehicles red, they automatically get a red paint job and they go faster.
I think that should be like automatic.
That should be. That'd be awesome.
I think my favorite thing about playing Orcs is every game I play Orcs, I'm going to assume I lose. So when I win, it's a great victory.
Oh yeah. And you got to let out a loud wog.
I've yet to really do that. I think
you need to.
He's intimidated. He's scared.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to feel like my wog's not going to be like strong enough, because there was one dude who wogged one time at was that Alamo. He wogged at Alamo, but he went wog, and I was like, oh, that's gonna
that's like a baby.
And I knew it was going to be me. I'm gonna try to wog, and then there's going to be something wrong, and I'm gonna like go wah. It's gonna.
Jonathan's gonna cough in the middle. He's gonna be like, whoa.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what happened. I'm gonna have to practice. I'm gonna like
Yes.
if I'm gonna wog one time. I need to pre-wog.
Do it right now. Practice.
Yeah. Why are my kids sleeping? Not a good idea.
Come on, Jonathan, just let it out, man.
Yeah, man. Just
Let out the fury.
If anyone right now I know for a fact can wog,
John.
EJ, because his family is not even home.
Oh
Hey.
yeah, yeah.
Do that. I can't
All right.
walk. I don't have deep enough pipes to.
Just
And plus, I only play Imperial stuff, so yeah, I can't.
Yeah, that's true. I only play Imperial
I mean, I
stuff.
could scream blood for the blood god, but you know,
oh wait, you just said you want to play Imperials.
except for the blood god, because you know, Angron's like a badass.
Oh, so you're a selective
I don't play Xeno scum, okay?
heretic.
Yeah, that is
No,
that.
no Xeno scum here.
That's where we cut the. That's where we draw the line.
I love Xenos. I don't know why. Space
Okay.
Marines are always just like,
So is your favorite faction your Eldar? I know you love your Eldar.
I like my Dark Eldar.
No, no, your Eldar. You love Eldar.
They're okay.
See, yes, Colonel Dracus is right. We need Gazgulg as the Primarch. I really thought that conversion that they had in White Dwarf was going to be him.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I had to sit there and look at that. I was like, "Come on, that can't be a sneak peek."
Yeah, and then it was just a Grey Knight, Dread Knight converted. I really thought it was going to be like Gazgulg Thraka or something. I was going to be like, finally, they made him gigantic.
Well, I still think they will. I think he's going to get a big. He's probably going to be about as big as Gilliman, because they're going to. We don't have proof yet, but there's going to be the Scar Boys, and they're going to be the next evolution after the Knobs. I'm pretty sure about that.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Kevin said, if anyone can pit enough orcs to be competitive, then they get props in my book.
You know, we're talking about people that can wog. My friend Clint, big orc player, even no matter how many times he gets knocked down, beat up, and loses the tournament, that guy just keeps coming back for more. So enthusiastic with his orcs, and they are fully painted. I know they're fully painted because I helped paint like 75 in 2 days.
Oh,
Yeah. We were doing a doubles tournament, and he's like, we needed these painted. And I'm like, oh, God, come on over. He stayed the night for like 2.5 days. We were up all day painting. I think I skipped.
The guy that comes to the store with you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I remember it was funny that one day he was like, is that a battle wagon upgrade sprue? Oh, yes, it is.
Yes.
That's a true orc player. They're like, orc parts need more.
Man, that guy can belt out. And it's really weird because he can do that, the whole wog, and it's like this deep growling, like bone rattling wog. And then he turns around and can do that that evil anime girl laugh, where they kind of like put their hand over their mouth and do that. Ah, ha, 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 ha. He could do that, either one of those perfectly. It's really disturbing.
do that. Do what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
I can't do it. I can't. But if you guys ever watch an anime and you see like a little anime girl, or they'll like cover their mouth and and it's this really weird, sinister laugh that they do. He can pull it off pretty well, and then he turns around and does this deep, scary wog, and it's definitely disturbing.
Wow. Yeah, orcs are cool, man. I can't wait for them to release Lehman Russ. I'm so excited about that.
Yeah, I hate Xenos armies, but I would consider doing an orc army if I could just do all flash gits. I don't care how good they are. I want to do one where it's they're all decked out, looking like Victorian era, like steampunk, like everything color wise. And then there's a company out there, Cromlech and Maxi Mini. They make a whole bunch of orc heads with like top hats. So I want to do something like that.
Yeah, orcs are just so cool for all the conversion pieces. I don't think I could ever do orcs. I couldn't paint enough boys.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm looking at flash kits, because they're so expensive. I don't have to paint that many. And then a couple battle wagons, I'm done.
Renfro brought up this is something I really always wanted to do was do a Mad Max orc themed army, except I ended up buying like 110 boys, like 3 trucks and some other stuff and characters and stuff already painted. So I was like, yay, I play orcs again. Because I ended up selling all my orcs because I had 150 boys. And I was like, I am never going to paint these, ever. Never. And then I never see the battlefield. And so I was really sad. And then I was like, well, I'll have to sell them. And then my friend came along and was like, hey, I'm going to sell my orcs. I have all these painted. I was like, yes, please. Already painted.
Yeah. I think that's the only way I do it. I could probably do the trucks. I could do like the characters and everything and all like the big stuff. But when it comes to the boys, I think that's what draws me back every time is painting all the boys. That's what draws me back from painting like all kinds of big armies is painting all the fun, the troops. So
That's pretty much how him and I tackled all those boys. There's like 75 boys, well, a mixture of boys and shooters, which pretty much the same model.
yeah,
We sat there and was like, we'd have 10 in front of us. I would be painting the pants and hand those off to him. He's painting 10 pair of boots, and then comes back to me. I'm doing the green skin on the arm. I mean, that batch painting that Raph is talking about. Yeah, I hate batch painting, but it is very helpful with orcs. And I imagine with any type of horde army, it's really the only way, because you cannot. Well, I guess you could, but it'd be very painstaking to sit there and devote an hour to just one orc when you have hundreds of them to do.
Yeah. I think that's a problem too, is that since we're down here in Houston sometimes, like we could do washes, and do the wash thing on boys. But the problem in Houston is it's so hard for us to prime white because of the humidity.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's
always a gamble. It's like a 50-50 gamble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Colonel 26. Finally, someone agrees with me that Russ will be the next Primarch.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be Russ. I'm just surprised we haven't seen any leaks yet. He's got to be coming out in August, right?
I'm thinking July. I think we're going to see. We know that Age of Sigmar is not going to drop officially to the 30th.
Yep.
And then we'll probably have another week or two of releases after that.
Yep.
And then we'll have the second half of July. So I think it'll be Space Wolves. I think as soon as the reason why they're probably keeping a tight control on those leaks, their leaks, is probably because they don't want people to lose focus on Age of Sigmar, which is coming out in just a few weeks. So, which is understandable.
But I mean, really, if they're able to keep like Russ, if Russ is the next Primarch secret for this long, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why they gave all their employees that big bonus check, right?
Yeah, paid them off.
Yeah. They're like, you know what? We're going to give you the extra blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, well, I'm not going to release the photos of Russ then. I'm good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, we saw the pricing model for Age of Sigmar, so I'm liking it. The box set as much as Dark Imperium. It should be. The books are going to be all the same. It's exciting.
That one female model we were talking about for the Stormcast Eternals, the easy build, and only $15. That's awesome.
Yeah, she is. I think definitely that's probably going to be somewhat how incorporated in Shadespire too. So.
Oh, absolutely. Because that box is any of those 3-man boxes are easily can be a warband. See, they already transferred the warbands from Shadespire over to you can snag them up for Age of Sigmar.
Yep. Man, how many people? Man, that's one game I really want to start playing. I really want to start playing Shadespire. I think it'll be fun. I think it's quick, easy, doesn't take much to paint, but I've heard very good things about it.
Well, in any game, any GW game that you can spend like maybe 15 to 20 minutes playing, that's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm excited. I want to get playing Shadespire, and then also, man, when Age of Sigmar comes out, I can't wait to start playing.
Well, with Shadespire, they've got a new type of, I think it's either a new type of gameplay or just an expansion, some new cards that are coming out for the different war bands. It's going to add a new element to the game that I think we'll see another resurgence, because we've kind of seen a little peter off.
Yeah.
In sales, where we're selling like 1 or 2 boxes a week. Now we're getting like maybe 1 box a week. So
He said Peter off. He said Peter.
You did say Peter.
Same thing. Don't judge me.
I'm like a 2-year-old kid.
Anyways, for the rest of the adults,
Yeah.
I'm excited about Age of Sigmar, though. If I didn't have my other super secret squirrel side project, I would start right away on my Daughters of Cain.
Yeah, I still can't believe you're painting Eldar, man.
You're not supposed to say it.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
I would never. Sorry, Eldar players. I know you love your Eldar. I would never lower myself to play in a Xenos army.
God, I know it's only Imperium, man.
It's got to be.
It's got to be Imperium. It's always got to be Imperium stuff.
Imperium or bust. It has been. What year is this? 2018.
Yeah.
It's been since the 90s since I've even had something related to Xenos armies.
Did you say 90s? Like, are we talking early 90s or late 90s?
Let's say 90. Let's see. Dating. Trying to think of who I was dating at the time that'll help me. I was dating a cop at the time.
You dated a cop?
Yeah. She's also a lawyer.
What?
96.
96. Wow.
And I went back. I think that was about the time that Eldar were getting a whole bunch of their Phoenix Warriors and stuff.
Oh, yeah. That was, yeah. Yep.
I was
I
9.
started playing in 98. And my first experience was my friend played Dark Eldar, and then my other friend played Eldar.
I was 9.
So what were you?
Were you in high school, TJ?
No, I was freshman year in college.
Oh, yeah. I hope I'm not making you guys feel old or anything.
No, not at all.
Okay.
You're 30 now. You're downhill, buddy.
Yeah, you're already past the threshold.
I might as well start picking out my gravestone and everything now.
No. I mean, you've already experienced your stomach's all off now. You have no clue what's going on half the time. You wake up and your body hurts. You're like, oh, why does my side hurt? I don't understand.
Try to get those early bird specials.
Yeah, rushing to get them early bird specials.
You got your Diners Club card.
Go to bed at 9.
I mean, he likes to go to IHOP.
Actually, IHOP is terrible. I like
IHOP.
I'm more of a Denny's person.
You're a Denny's guy, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I was an IHOP guy, but then I was like, it's not very good, and Denny's is better.
Cracker Barrel is better.
Oh, Cracker Barrel for breakfast.
Yeah, but Cracker Barrel is not open at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That is a true statement.
You got to go there for breakfast. So good. Yeah. Hold on. Man, as soon as I turned in, a dog started killing my chickens. Whoa.
What?
Poor Tyler, man. As soon as he tuned in, the dog started killing his chickens. That sucks. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Chase. Yeah, we're old. Kevin, yes. White Dwarf number 3. Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yay, Kevin wins.
Kevin wins. Senior
discount. Kevin wins.
No, Chase, that's the last time I help you build your Titan, man. That's the last time I help you build your Knight. Call me.
Animation Life. Hi, how you doing?
Yep, IHOP. Yeah, I saw that. Did you see all the other stores started making fun of IHOP because they said they're going to start selling burgers?
I thought IHOP already made burgers.
Yeah, but it was like Wendy's and some other ones. Colonel Dracus posted. It was hilarious.
Oh, no.
Denny's has burgers.
We're not talking about Denny's. Leave Denny's alone. Leave that greasy spoon alone.
Leave Denny's out of this.
Oh, God, Chase, I'm just joking with you, man. I don't care. I know I'm old. Because it's funny, he was asking this week, we were up there, and he was like, hey, he's trying to put together his Imperial Knight, right? And like, I picked up the X-Acto knife and I'm used to using it. And I was like, filing everything off, with the X-Acto knife and doing this with it, like, getting everything off. He's like, dude, you're going to cut yourself. And I'm like, how old are you? And he's like, I'm 14. And I go, oh yeah, I've been modeling for like 18. I've been modeling for like 20 years. So I think I got it down, man. I'm pretty good. Because he was all worried I was like going to cut myself.
Yeah, I have to I've had customers come up and they're like, how do you do this? How do you what's the best way to use a hobby knife?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, okay, well, I got to remember the Games Workshop way of showing them, cutting away from you and everything. But then I turn around with my models. I'm sitting there just doing all sorts of things. I've got lots of nicks and cuts, but yeah, you just get to a point in the hobby that you can just kind of blaze through stuff. You get your own style. You know how much pressure you're adding.
Yeah. Well, not always. You still nick your thumb.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not really nick. More of a when you get a new blade is what it is because you're so used to your old blade.
Yeah.
And just it slaps your thumb. You're like, this is cool. And then you forget with your new blade and it just goes sink and it just presses firmly on your finger and then there's blood and you're like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, Jonathan.
It's funny. You sit there and you said you were taught the GW way. I taught someone at my store and it wasn't the GW way. I even said, look, this is the thumb of a modeler that had my thumb has little marks of white marks from your thumb. And then I said, yeah, man, just if it starts bothering you, just put some super glue on your thumb and just, cut right into it's going to protect it. I'm going to have a lawsuit on my hands.
Probably.
Man.
Yeah, I've got all sorts of this.
Invented, right?
Huh?
That's why super glue was invented back in World War II. To close up wounds. Yeah.
But that super glue is not sterile. So you'll have, it's really funny because I've had a nurse say, no, do not use that super glue, like your Army painter or GW super glue because it's not sterile. And then I had this other nurse, it might be a difference between men and women. The guy comes in, I'm like, hey, we have this person say we shouldn't use the super glue to kind of quickly seal up a wound or anything. Like, dude, just rub it on there. Don't just sit there and pour it in, but just rub it over the top, seal it up, you're good. I'm like, man, there's some big differences.
Dude, I mean, Colonel Dracus is right, man. When you're building your models, if you get blood on your models, I heard they perform better.
They do.
Dude, I should cover all my models with blood before I paint them.
Oh, Jesus. Don't do that. I watched someone post, they were building Dark Eldar, and they were like a cutter person, and they were cutting themselves, and they were painting with the blood, and people were like, please stop doing that. And it's like, oh, no, it'd be great. And then they're like, no, it's going to mold and decay. It's a living thing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
You know what I need to do? Hold on. What I need to do is I need to smear blood all over my dice.
Ugh.
Give an offering to the blood to the dice gods.
You don't have to put your blood. I just do pig's blood. It works every time.
I'm gonna do mine.
No, do yours. Do yours. And you know what? Better yet, get a glass of water. If you got your awesome trophy cup or something that your favorite mug like this. And pour your dice in there, put some water, wine, whatever in there, and then drop some blood in there and drink. Don't drink the dice, but just drink the fluid. Just let the blood and everything kind of get in there. Right there, your cup of America, and that might actually improve your dice. In fact, I'm going to do that with my Custodes dice.
So Colonel Dracus said, if you ever had your quick drying whatever brand of super glue and you accidentally put a little too much super glue and you're sitting there holding your model and you're like, psh, and that you don't realize that it just mixed with that super glue, but you didn't go to make it dry instantly and hard and white, and it leaked and poured down on your thumb. And then it becomes an emergency because your thumb is on fire and it is burning with super glue that you can't rip off your hand and it hurts.
Yeah.
This is painful. So if you ever want to feel something, you just put some super glue here and just.
But we do not actually recommend that you do that.
Yeah, don't do that. Just kidding. It's
totally great.
Painful. It accidentally happened to me, and it was a bad day.
So I need to get these red dice that I have, right? Red dice.
Okay.
Cover them in blood.
Well, you have a cat behind you.
Should I do it live on the channel?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Blood for the blood god? No.
Nope.
Yes.
It's not no fun.
That could be the main topic of the next show.
Tyler said he has some chicken blood you can borrow.
Oh, nice.
Sorry, dude.
Bye. At least you have chicken for dinner.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah.
That is true. I haven't bought these. I haven't got these dice from Lawrence, and he blessed them. And I lasted for one die roll for my tabletop tactics dice.
I asked for those dice. I've yet to even get to use them.
You don't want to use them. I've touched them.
I told Lawrence, I was like, hey man, you gotta bring me a set, and you gotta give TJ a set and bless them for TJ.
And he blessed the set, so I've been trying them. It doesn't work.
It's weird. It's almost like none of the superstition means absolutely anything, and dice are dice.
Is he an ordained minister?
No, but he's like
You need an ordained minister to bless him.
No, bless them with the dice god's blessing.
Yeah. Why don't you ask John Owens? Ask him. He's an ordained minister. He'll take care of that for you.
Are you really ordained?
Yeah, I'm doing a wedding on Sunday.
What? That's awesome.
you have rub your head for good luck.
Yeah, you can do that too. It works.
Do you get paid monies?
I usually don't charge people. They usually just donate. Usually they don't want to go through the big like $10,000 wedding. They want to actually kind of keep the wedding small. So I'm there. I do about 2 or 3 a year.
So they donate to you fund?
Oh yeah. They're like, hey, not donate, but they tip. That's a better way to describe it. But usually they're from $200 to $500.
Wow.
Yeah, for about a 20-minute ceremony.
That's
sweet. So what? How much is it going to cost me to get my dice blessed?
That's a tall order right there.
Especially TJ's.
I know.
They're going to start smoking, and they're going to start spinning in circles and keep landing on ones because they're possessed. And they're TJ's dice.
I keep on seeing this head move in the background, Jonathan, behind you. It's this little bitty head. It keeps on walking back and forth.
Who?
I know. I keep on. Yeah. It's scary, and the pig's butt's still there. Why is the pig butt still there?
Because it's a piggy bank.
It's really disturbing. Can you just next time have it like facing us? I'm tired of seeing the pig's ass.
I would get up and get it, but I'm not wearing pants.
Well, neither am I. So.
Pants.
Who wears pants on a live feed?
I most certainly am not. Yeah, the first time, man, I had pants on, socks, everything. Now I got a shirt.
Well, I got boxers.
Oh,
I got a leather couch. I don't want sticking to it.
well, I put a towel down, so that's all right.
I've done that before.
So we're supposed to be wearing pants?
No, it's not totally optional.
Oh God, I always wear pants.
Kevin said tips for pretty cool. How much is heaven? Asking for a friend.
Well, I can write you an indulgence.
Oh, Carl Drekus, the no pants crew.
Don't lift up your camera, Jonathan. Damn it.
I was adjusting and I'm keeping it in control.
What are you moving? You're just sitting there. Your ass is getting sweaty, isn't it? As we talk. Oh my God! I see your head. It's just a head.
Yeah, I'm live. Why you got cake?
I want cake.
You got cake?
You want cake?
Oh,
Cake.
Sucks.
Your wife's gonna bring you cake?
Oh,
Marble. Our fridge can't fit in the cake board.
cake. Look at this.
Are you gonna
What?
eat that?
It's a mirror glaze. It's shiny.
Marble.
What?
Marble. It's
The
marble.
front door.
The marble cake.
Lick it, Jonathan. I dare you.
Oh, it's for customers.
Oh, it's for customers. Can't.
Damn it!
Can't do it.
Oh, it looks so good. Oh God.
So I started casting up something for my super secret project.
Casting?
What'd you
Yeah.
cast?
I had to search the internet for some very specific heads
Oh, what?
for the molds, and I found 3 of them. And so I made a mold with some very expensive silicone and started casting them up last night. Can't show them yet, but I need to do about 30 of them. Really excited.
You have heads made of silicone?
No, they're actually the mold is silicone. The heads are resin.
I see what you did there, TJ.
We know what John's making over there.
Well,
Toys.
making what?
He's making toys.
He's making
Yes.
toys with a cast of his face at the end going,
That's gonna be the VIP package. We're gonna get a picture of John going.
huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys are gonna do. Yeah.
With all the Warzone money, just
Actually, I actually had somebody say, "It's like, man, you guys are gonna make a killing." I'm like, what?
the only people I think that make a killing is LVO.
Yeah, maybe Adepticon and what's the other one? Nova.
Yeah.
Dude, I just do the math. 500 tickets sold out in 200 days. How much did you have to spend? $120, right? Or 110? Is 80 and 40?
120.
Yeah, 120.
120 times 500. Was that 60,000?
Yeah.
It's like 60,000.
That's just for the championship.
And
Yeah.
yeah, just the championship, not to mention the other like 40 events or painting or anything else.
How
I
much
don't even
the
want to know how much that. I don't even want to know how much that place cost to run out.
Didn't
Though.
you? I guarantee it's nowhere near $60,000.
I'd probably say all that space, they're probably looking about 12 to 15 grand a day for it.
Yeah,
But it's Vegas though.
but they're also providing the food that's there. That's part of their supplement too. Like when they provide that little buffet thing,
Yeah.
not the buffet, but the quick snacks. That's part of the casino.
Yeah.
And the whole you can only have beer bought from them. That's also part of the casino, which is the $12 beer.
Yeah.
Well, like when we did got set up for Warzone, they's like, well, here's it's going to cost X amount, and then we started making deals with how many hotel rooms we'll sell. We added in people eating and drinking there in the bar, all that stuff. All of a sudden, we knocked off. I think we knocked about $3,000 off by the time we're done negotiating. So I'm sure that they negotiated. Hey, we're going to bring to you guys at least 500 people staying at the hotel.
Oh yeah.
So they probably got a really good deal. So we're not quite there yet. Maybe in about 5, 6, 10 years. I just want to get through the first one.
I was gonna say, I think it just takes time to grow because you got to think like LVO last year. We bought our tickets like a couple months before.
Yeah.
Because they're still available. There's plenty available.
Yeah.
And this one sold out in 2 days.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane, man. I hope I get to see a lot of familiar faces this year again too. So.
Yep.
I wonder why there was such a mad dash for it this year. I mean, the past couple of years, it was, you had a few months, anywhere from like 3 to 6 months to get your ticket. This one, 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's really weird that it sold out like that. I wonder what the deal is.
Do you want me to tell you what the deal was, John?
Yeah, I'm sitting down.
Video last year of my experiences, and it just went global, and everyone's like, "Oh my God! If TJ had such a great time at LVO, we should all go."
Well, that and FNP Wargamers is going to be there, and once they found that out, all the tickets sold.
That's true. I mean, especially with one of your newest members on going to be there, that they're like, "Oh, dude, we've got to get his autograph."
Oh yeah.
And with TJ and I being, some of the top competitors for 40K, that's people are going to probably wanted to challenge us. So yeah, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that's what it is. I think we should talk to Frontline Gaming, and I think they should give us some props this year.
I'm going to talk to him though about hopefully maybe being on another panel.
I'm not doing that panel again, damn it.
But you don't have to do the panel. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit better organized. Where
It's
it's
7
not
o'clock. 7 o'clock again.
in the middle of the tournament.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. It's right at the last game. So if you bring your Night Army, you may be able to make it, Jonathan.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, look, I can join it if you guys want me to join in on a topic. I'm down for that because I'm only there to this year, or next year, to win the best appearance painting contest for the Army. So if I win a couple games, great.
Competition.
What's that?
Have you seen the competition for those?
Yeah, and I'm going to beat them.
All right.
You're going to beat him. I mean,
Yeah.
player last year, I saw that Tyranid army. Very beautiful. I mean, I've seen John's army. John, you got to get the display board ready, though, man.
Yeah, but the display board, like when one dude built that guy who won it, the Tyranid guy, and that, like, each piece was a ripped apart, like, Land Raider or something or this and that. It was a pretty good piece, and it all fit together on the board.
Yes, Colonel Dracus, we need to get a game in there. I want to be lucky like you and get put on Warhammer TV live.
I know, right?
Oh, don't talk to me about Warhammer TV Live.
You know what?
Yeah, what happened, John? Did you
said,
go on or something?
Hey, we want you on there. And then they looked at my army, and I think it's because my obliterators were Nurgle obliterators and the rest was Slanesh. They were like, oh, wait a minute. I don't know what happened. Like, I was like, so am I going to get on? And then, nope, didn't happen.
Oh, dang. Kevin just threw down on you, John.
Me?
I will be there also to win best appearance. Gauntlet Throne.
Sorry, Kevin. I've seen your stuff. Not worried.
You know what he did? He went like this. He said, you should have gone for the head and did that.
Kevin, I actually have never seen your stuff, but you know what? I look forward to tying and sharing the prize with you.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know.
Dude,
that
Tyranid board beat out a dude had like it was like a Reaver Titan or like part of a Imperial Knight Titan, not Imperial, but the Warlord Titan, and it was like on part of the base, like covered up and smashed and dusty. I was like, these are very expensive boards.
Oh yeah, I haven't priced out the board yet, but it's probably going to be about $200 to $300 to do.
Oh, I thought you were going to say $2-3 grand.
No. About $200 to $300 to do. That's just for the models, everything I need to build it with, and that doesn't count any LEDs, smoke machines, any of that stuff. But, like
smoke machines?
I could do a smoke machine. That would be cool.
That would be very cool.
I'm probably actually going to drive to LVO this year because I don't want to transport this army on the plane at all.
What did you just say?
I'm going to drive to LVO.
God bless.
Oh, God. Jimmy Johnson just said, John paints on several levels above his plane. Much awesome paint.
God dang it, Jimmy, I hate you.
That's funny.
Oh, God. Oh. Well, since you play like bottom table, does that mean you're like medium level painter?
I got no answer for that. He's not lying.
Kevin, I missed last year because of surgery, so 2 years working on this one.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
2 years.
You may have some competition, John.
Oh yeah. Oh well, out of 512 people, I expect some competition.
Well, you know this, right? You know Nick, right?
Nick.
Chaos Vertex, the block. What is that? He does the Nurgle guys. Nick Winkler, right?
Nick Winker?
Yeah.
Winker.
You just saw what he posted on his blog, right? His army just got sent to his Nurgle.
Oh yeah. Well,
and
he already spent like so much money to have GMM paint his models. I I still hope that I think it's BS that it's not you didn't paint the army and congratulations, you're going to be in the running to win, even though that's not your painted army. That's
at the same time though, he did convert all his models though, which is really cool.
You did.
yes, he did. Fantastic job on converting.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's fine. I
can't wait to see that.
I'm spending one week to spend on about 2 models.
Yeah.
That's my painting project right now is about 2 models a week. I'm not worried about it.
I know the way you paint, man. I want to be amazed to see it. I just hope this year I'm gonna bring my display board and everything. So I just this year I'm gonna have everything ready to go. So
yeah, I mean usually when I paint my stuff, a little bit above tabletop quality.
Yeah.
And because I usually just want to get it nice, easy paint job, get it out on looking good. But this time though, I'm pulling out all the stops. I even flirted with the whole non-metallic metallic, but I'm holding off on that model. Just wait to see if I really want to do that or not.
I can't wait to see it.
I agree with everybody kind of in the chat what they're saying about, if you didn't paint it, you can't claim it. Like you're like, yeah, this is cool. However, but I guess I got brought up, like TJ. I think TJ told me about it because I missed it because I was vendoring at Alamo. But the guy that won best paint jobs was both of Viet's armies.
No, I was speculating. I don't know.
Oh, I thought
he was so eager to take a picture with the guy. He came down.
No, I thought there was a whatever Reese and them get on and talk, whatever blog or whatever that they talk about. I could have sworn that they had an interview where they were talking about how they feel about people bringing other people painting armies, and claiming them as their own. And I wish I could find it because it is a bit of a concern, especially when you spend I don't know, I'm just exaggerating a little bit here, but spend $10,000 on a painted army.
Yeah.
Man, you're going to get your money's worth, and that's just going to ruin. You're probably going to take the top spot, especially at like LVO. But you didn't do it. It's not your army. That's like you having somebody else paint the army and then having Nick Navanti or whatever come and play your army, and then you claiming the prize at the end. It just, I don't know.
I wouldn't mind Nick Navanti to play my army. Tell me what to do.
I don't know if he'd do that work.
Oh, no. He'd look at my army list and be like, you suck. What is this? No. I mean, yeah, but no, I mean, like, man, some people out there, man, just different levels when it comes to playing.
Oh, it says, yeah, FOG, Frontline Gaming has a studio, so guess what? They said it didn't matter if you painted it or not.
Okay. Yeah. Well, thankfully they look at other things besides painted. So, and they got multiple categories. So, I mean, I'm really hoping that between my paint job and the theme that it's going to be enough, and the display board, between all those 3 factors.
And your good looks.
And my good looks. That's going to be that wow factor that's really going to suck people in.
Is it also going to help? I'm going to be like on a chair going, hey, guys, best painted army right here.
Yeah, well, and, paying everybody $20 to vote for me and everything.
So I think, like, just remember this year, John, you can't be in the back corner with your army. You got to be right up front.
Oh, I'm going to be right up front.
Okay. Hiding with, I mean, even your Raven Guard, your white Raven Guard models were awesomely painted. I'm surprised you weren't up there being like, look at these. They're awesome.
That we were talking about Warhammer TV earlier. I got asked 3 times to be on Warhammer TV while I was there at LVO, and the first 2 times my opponent they didn't have all GW models, so we couldn't do it. That was my first 2 games. I was like, I was a little pissed. The third time they came over to get me, my opponent had fully painted army. It was Grey Knights. And I think it was game 5 or 6. I think it was game 6. And I was like, heck yeah, dude, you want to be on? And the guy's like, no. I was like, I just about table flipped. I about lost my mind. I was like, are you
Why would you want to be on War? God, I would have given anything to be on it.
He didn't think his models were paint up to paint quality. So his Grey Knights I beat turn 2, and that was it. I was not even nice about it. I was livid.
Yeah, I would have been too.
You should have been like, the game would have went better if you let me go on a show.
Oh yeah, I mean, he tried. That poor guy. I don't know if he didn't know his rules or what, but he kept trying to do stuff. I was like, no, you can't do it. Normally, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. That's fine. Yeah, you made that charge. It's 6 inches away, but yeah, you're there. You know, I'm pretty easy going when it comes to a game, but I was an ass on that game, and I don't feel bad.
Yeah, I would have been probably an ass too, man. I mean, you take away that opportunity to be on like Warhammer TV. God, Jimmy is ragging on you, dude.
You won
That's all right.
on purpose. That's good. That's good.
That's harsh, dude.
Oh man.
Hey, Jimmy, I won 3 games out of 6.
Good.
So
You did win 3 games. I don't know what happened to you, man. Were you like a bat out of hell? Because I mean, or you were just like you put together a really good army list for that one.
I put a better list together there than I did at Alamo.
No, Alamo, what screwed you was the Raven Guard thing.
Yeah, actually the Raven Guard thing didn't screw me. It was it wasn't actually screwing, but I didn't think too far or think too much about their special deployment rule.
Yeah.
And that deployment rule their special deployment rule kind of messed me up in a couple spots. And not a single game did I get to go first. And the Raven Guard, unfortunately, the way my list was set up is, I burn like 8 command points pre-game, and I do a massive shooting alpha strike, and I didn't get to go first a single game, so I did not prepare properly for if that happened. So I got what I deserved for sure.
World's
okayest player.
Man. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. I just have to take it. I can't fight back against that. He's got me on this one.
Oh man,
it's all right.
You know what I feel like, Jonathan? Mommy and Daddy are fighting again. I'm just going to be quiet. Oh my God.
That's all right. Well, I'll just bring up something about politics or religion, and I'll get him.
Oh God.
I think I read one of those very long chats. You do incite people, and those little memes of the dudes eating popcorn, because that's me. I'm like, this is great. Like,
when I post stuff up on Facebook, it's usually because, this looks interesting. Bam, put it up. And all of a sudden, somebody will come from left field, will just like toss like a flashbang or hand grenade or light a fire under somebody, and all of a sudden they just blow up. And all I do after a couple things go, and I'll comment a couple times, I'm just like, I'm not going to waste time doing this. I just go put it on mute. I never see it again. And there's one that I know Jimmy and I were on, going back and forth on. Somebody told me like 3 days later, he's like, I was telling you guys to stop acting like that. And I was like, I don't know, man. I haven't looked at that post for like 3 or 4 days, so I have no idea what's going on. I go back and there's like 33 posts on there. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do, John? You need to post good stuff like you did about the best anime ever created.
Yes.
I still have that. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh God, I've watched it. It is hilarious.
Yeah, no, I got it from you.
Well, funny enough that in Portugal, they're doing it for real.
Yeah, you posted. I was like, oh, this may be interesting. I looked at it. I'm like, oh dear God, no. Oh dear God, no, my eyes.
Yeah.
That's definitely an anime, I think. I think that's I think that's definitely an anime. It never could be real life.
Yeah. Kevin said, "This is the best podcast. I've only been listening for a couple of months, but the whole freewheeling style tonight fits you guys to a T." Now, it's funny you say that, Kevin, because when we don't have anything to talk about, because we're like, what's the topic? Nothing's been released. We don't know. Let's just wing it. And let's just talk about stuff and gaming. And it always ends up being the better shows. Because we always just hit on random topics, nonsense, gaming, everything in general. And I think they always go a lot better because I think we have a lot funner because we're not trying to make sure we get the facts and everything like that. No, don't get me wrong. I like getting the stuff out there for people. But, you know, it's fun to have these standard just chat ones where it's pretty much just free balling, wearing no pants.
Metaphorically and quite literally.
I've got on pants, okay? See, look. Bright red pants, okay?
And of course, you're hiding your eyes. I'm like, oh, what? Does he actually have pants on? Oh, no. Yep.
Yeah. See, people want to really know. They want to be like, oh, he does have on pants. Damn it.
I really don't have pants, so I can't do that. I have boxers.
Your boxers are not even boxers, man. He wears like sales. Like, so let's say Jonathan was supposed to wear like an extra large boxer. He's got a like 6X boxers. They just like fall out of his pants. He's like, oh, look, I'm going to take off my underwear. And he just pulls it out.
Okay. Well, he's obviously exaggerating. However, I wear underwear because it serves a purpose. Except I'm not one of those people who like underwear to make sure everything stays tight because I don't like everything holding my gribblies. And so I like everything free and loose. And it makes it where it keeps a barrier between your no-no zone and your clothes. So you can wear your pants maybe once or twice, you know, instead of just being like, well, you wear no underwear, you ruin it, right? It's just ruined. You might as well throw it away. Mm-hmm. And so I like them nice, loose, and comfortable.
No, watch out for those boxers. You might someday get testicular torsion. You do not want that.
I've been pretty good this whole time. I just don't like
it. Know. It's gonna happen.
The only time I wore them was in the military, or when I was forced to do exercise and I had to wear spandex.
All I know is I love my tidy whities and they look good on me.
Oh God, I don't wear those in basic. They force you.
It's okay, Jonathan. We know you do. You still wear them.
They're the worst thing invented. I'd wear spandex over tidy whities because they're at least comfortable.
Yes, Jimmy, I will paint Russ when he comes out. You guaranteed I've got it covered for you.
You're gonna paint him, Russ? I want you to paint me, Russ.
I've seen your paint work, so I kind of have to go with somebody that's not very good at painting.
I'm not good at painting. People say I am, but I've never won a painting competition in my life or even done well.
Well, I'm going to get you an award. I'm going to say you are the best FNP painter after me.
Yes. Look how humble he is.
Jimmy's got like 20 kids, a wonderful wife, and he's offshore for like every now and then. So I'm going to paint it up for him.
Yeah, that'd be cool. No one in the military wears drawers. 28 years in the Army. Wow. Oh, God. Oh, God. How come models just can't come like put together?
I know.
What?
I think it's so much easier for me sometimes if I could just have the models just automatically put together.
Well, why don't they just come painted then?
I'm looking at this stack of models I have here for my special project, and they're just still on sprue in the box, staring at me.
Oh God!
I'm trying to move your camera. It's not working.
Here, let me. I got it. Hold on a second. There. Is that better?
All right.
Oh, I saw it.
No.
Really hard in the reflection of the teenage girls that you have on your back wall.
Oh, let's see if we can look.
No, I don't think it's gonna work.
Here, just focus in on the cat. Just focus in on the camera, Jonathan. Okay. Turn it on him. Just on him, so we can look.
Oh, we can look off his forehead. It's shining.
Yes.
It's gleaming.
You don't want to know who's in the background, anyways. I've seen.
Let's
Damn,
see.
I'm just selected so I can see. Let's see who we got.
We got Wonder Woman. We have Supergirl. We have what's her name?
What happened to Supergirl? She's got a big thing. She's all white.
Gwendolyn Spider Girl. Yeah, is her name Gwendolyn?
I don't know, Spider Gwen something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spider.
I don't know. I don't watch Marvel.
Yeah, I'm more. You're a DC person. Anyway, let's see. We got Harley Quinn. We have Powerpuff Girls.
No. These three right here are actually the artist did a bunch of roller derby style for the DC comics.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see
Who's
that.
the chick on the left up there with like the nice looking big guns?
Gun.
That one?
No.
Can't see that one.
She's holding the gun. Yeah, that one.
You know what? I'd have to ask my friend Clint. He's the one that did that.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. I have a couple other cosplayers a little bit higher up, but yeah, I went to a Comic Palooza and got all those signed by the artist.
Oh, sweet. Who's the cosplay girls up top?
Yeah, move your camera up.
I'm going to make sure I don't get the miniatures.
Oh,
Who's that?
yeah. Who is that?
I cannot think of her name offhand, but she's a local.
Oh, Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's her name? Who's that? Who's the Supergirl?
Does she normally do Harley Quinn?
Local. She's actually that's her in both pictures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about cosplay.
I know that I don't look good in it, so I don't do it.
I do it. It's fun. I don't do anything major.
Yeah, like one time he dressed up in his army fatigues and it was like, "Hey, I'm an Air Force guy."
The Air Force guy. It was really cool.
Air Force. I was in the Air Force. I dress up as Yao Ming a lot, so that works out pretty well for me.
Well, actually, he actually is Yao Ming. His just second persona is this guy named TJ. So, and since he always plays basketball, that's why he messed up and he's like, "Oh, well, my name's Tyrone," you know. So he put on this whole thing.
Yeah, totally, 100%.
Because that's part of his mansion there.
Oh yeah, my mansion. Yeah, my giant mansion.
Oh, I don't have them up yet. Another one I'll have up next time. I'll keep the racy ones down, but there's probably my favorite cosplayer, Marie Claude. I cannot pronounce her French last name, but she does a lot of cosplay, and I've got some autographed pictures of her. If you look her up on Facebook, it's quite interesting.
The good thing you have hands.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone has cool stuff behind them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got cool stuff too.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's there we go.
Well, look, you guys have families and everything. I got this, so I think it's an okay trade-off.
It's an okay trade-off.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I've got my GW pictures over here.
Yeah.
And I need to hang up some more because I got some more framed up. And then I bought this stupid Renegade box set and it comes with a poster, and I got to hang that up now too.
That's his Christmas gift behind him.
Yeah. Jonathan got me the Marine. My wife thinks it's the ugliest thing she's ever seen in her life. She's like, "Why is it up?"
Yeah, I've got. I'm working on getting from the store as soon as get to a certain point. They've got the standee for Necromunda. The girl with all the Clan Escher or whatever. Not Clan Escher, that's Skaven. Whatever they're called.
Now my other stuff that I did over there, I got some artwork I did over there. You can't really see it, but I painted a Captain America fighting the Hulk back in high school. It's pretty fun.
All my stuff's upstairs.
Man, I keep looking at this creature caster stuff, and I really want to start painting it up.
You're supposed to give that to people.
I am. I'm resisting the urge, but man, I just keep looking at them. They look amazing. They're calling to me.
They're not for you.
They could be.
If you win. Wait, can you win? You can't win. Not like that. I mean, you can't win your own thing, is what I meant to say.
I want to play. I want to put together my knights, but I can't. I gotta paint.
Oh. Well,
focused on painting.
You're going to magnetize them at all?
Yeah, well, I magnetized my World Eaters knight, and so I'm going to do the same thing on my other knights. I'm going to magnetize those two as well.
What are you doing?
What does that sound like?
Somebody breathing into a mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't sound like Darth Vader. You sound like Darth Little Gator. You don't sound like Darth Vader, Jonathan.
Like an alligator?
Yeah, it sounds weird. So it sounded like you were kind of hissing. It's actually quite weird.
Yeah, I could show you a miniature from that stack of projects I've got.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a miniature actually for the project, though.
Oh, well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
Someone's going to go on the base.
Yeah, sorry. I did get a. You guys ever seen Kingdom Death?
Yep.
Miniatures?
Yep.
Yep. I got one of the exclusive ones finally in.
Nice.
Friend of ours, or a guy I work with, he did the full package. He's got spent like $3,000 on it. He's getting everything. Well, slowly everything's coming in.
3,000, jeez.
Yeah, he's getting everything, but all the pinup models, he's like, I don't need those, so he's just giving them to me. I'm like, yes, I'll take those for sure.
There's some creepy stuff.
Yes.
Like the big booby monster.
The nursemaid.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then they have that like one king that has a bunch of like baby arms coming out.
Yeah. There's the Phoenix is pretty disturbing. It's got hands like in its wings, but it's got these 3 hands that are coming out of its butt.
Yeah.
It's very horrifying.
What is it? 3 hands coming out of your what?
The Phoenix that you can play against in the Kingdom Death game, it's got all these hands coming out of its like feathers or its wings, but it's got these like 3 hands that are clawing out of its butt.
None of the pictures are showing his butt. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Kingdom of Death butt model.
Oh God. Ew.
Yeah.
Hands. They're not clawing. They're just like, hey, we're in the bum.
Well,
There's an actual bum hole.
yep.
They put a bum hole, and there's little hands coming out of the bum hole.
What the heck?
I feel like I can't show this.
Is it a Phoenix? Which one is it?
Yeah,
The Phoenix. Yeah.
Kings of Death Phoenix.
Really, any of the monsters are just really quite horrifying.
Wet Nurse.
A wet nurse, yeah, that's the one.
Jesus.
Yeah, not Pete. There, that's like rated R. Not so don't let your kids see it.
Oh yeah, yeah. But the ones that go around it, those are great for like Dark Eldar.
Mm.
The normal chicks.
Well, they also does it show the umbilical cords that can come down and attach to them.
Yeah, I see that.
I played the game a couple times. Well, I get about 4 or 5 of us that play it. It's a fun game to play, but just very disturbing to look at.
Oh, wait. There's one that comes up from the back, and it looks like a A thing from an anime. Yeah.
Which one? Which one is what y'all talking about?
Oh my God. You became a robot.
Which one?
You, TJ, is a robot.
Robot. I don't want to be a robot.
Say domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo.
What the?
That's good. Oh, you don't even need special effects. You just need whatever your speaker's doing.
You back to normal or no?
No.
Damn it. How do I get back to normal?
I'll let you know. It's still not. Are you talking?
No. What robot?
It's still bad.
I'll tell you, if you guys ever play that game, though, it is very difficult. Do not get attached to your character, or your model, or whatever.
Is it like a D&D kind of thing?
In a way, I mean, you basically you take some survivors, you go out hunting, kill some creatures, you come back, start building up your village, and it's kind of like a kind of like constantly building up your village, and you go through different year cycles. And then your villagers have babies, your babies grow up, basically, and then they can become adventurers too. But if you keep using the same people over and over again, they're going to die. So there's a lot involved with the game, but you don't.
Why is everybody naked?
Because you can add stuff onto the characters or the miniatures as you play. You can actually glue them on, or you can just do it right off the bat. But everybody starts out like you're a survivor, and you've got rags and like a stone knife or something, and then you have to build up from there.
Interesting.
Yeah. And when you get your character all decked out, you got all this wonderful stuff, and then you are on the hunt, and you come across some guy petrified on a throne, and you go up and touch him, and you fail a dice roll, and all of a sudden your really uber badass guy sits down on the throne in place of the guy, and you lose that character. It really, really sucks.
That'd be upsetting. What if you poke it with a stick?
Yeah, no. Because then the event's over, and you have to wait for it to come up in the deck of like 150 some odd cards.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
There's cards involved, so it's a whole game system.
Yeah. Oh, it's a whole game system. Cards. You have.
Why is everything always so limited edition all the time with it? Every time I see it, it's always like
I really don't know. Their business model is really weird.
But release like 5 things a year?
Pretty much, and they were very slow. I'm guessing Kevin was one of the people they were real slow in getting the release from. I mean, when you do get the stuff, it is fantastic, but it looks like a lot of people were pretty disappointed in the slow release. But what are you gonna do?
I guess. All right, let's see. I'm trying to catch them in chat here. Love stuff from Creature Caster. CC so pissed off. Reviews, which release I'm done. Has Noid tried a new Titan game on stream? Anyone tried the new Titan game on Steam? What new Titan game?
Is that you're talking about the Titan game where you pilot?
Oh yeah, I think you meant the Titanicus or whatever. Titanicus, right? The new game that you play like Reaver Titans and stuff. Did you know you guys
Titans?
Yeah, it's all like Titan based like game. How to cough in robot. TJ coughed in a robot.
I'm just gonna mute my mic again. You have to get back in. That's all good.
Well, it's actually getting about that time. Plus, we're losing viewers because we're just looking at models now.
Oh, the Titanicus game?
Yeah.
I didn't see that on Steam. Wasn't aware that it was out.
I have Steam right here. Let me do store.
What's it called? Am I back to normal or no?
Yeah, you are. Hooray.
Sweet. Store. Explore.
Adeptus Titanicus Dominus.
Yeah, that.
Steam. Okay. No.
Yeah.
What?
You guys didn't know about that? Come on.
Where has this been all my life?
It just came out.
Oh.
It's May 31st.
Oh, early access. So it's not. Oh. I have not played it. I do want to play it now.
Yeah, it's early access right now.
That looks like fun. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It looked pretty neat.
Maybe give us a leg up on how the actual gameplay is going to go when the miniatures drop.
Yeah.
Because it is turn-based. So.
It's only $10 too.
Oh, done.
Rebuy. I'm going to buy. Oh, add a card. Okay.
$10 on Steam. Hey, when's the summer sale coming? Soon, isn't it?
Probably whenever summer gets here.
It is summer. Have you not felt outside?
Like winter out there, man.
It's not summer until like June 22nd.
Oh, man. Oh, I want to work early.
Games.
Well, thanks for that, Jimmy. I'm going to definitely take a look at that. And yes, pretty much anything is better than Fire Warrior.
Who wants to play Fire Warrior? Anything that has to do with Tau would be lame. Tau's lame.
The Fire Warrior cover art is pretty neat, though.
Yeah, it is. Because, yeah, I mean, Fire Warrior.
The novel was pretty good, too.
You read books?
Occasionally. Okay.
Well, I think it's time to bid everyone adieu for the few people that are left. It's actually still a good bit of people. But we do want to say thank you very much to our Patreon supporters. With them, we were actually able to buy new lights for the studio.
Yep.
So because we only had the one left, because when we moved to the shop, one of them got damaged. And so we were down a light, and the lighting is really neat in that room. So now we got two and one that actually hangs over the top. So we got two big ones and then the one that goes over the top, and it's adjustable. So it's actually really cool. And, anything that gets supported for us for Patreon actually goes 100% towards the channel. We're actually going to be upgrading the studio as well. Because we're going to try to get that sound dampened and everything else. So real special thanks to you guys who support us on Patreon to help out with that. As well as we'll be getting new dice as well, which is really cool.
Yep, I love our Patreon supporters. They're awesome.
Absolutely.
It's not Patron.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about alcohol again. My bad. Apologize.
Yeah, I need to hurry up and get in there and get a game against one of you guys.
I know. I was trying to get Alan, but I don't think Alan was feeling good this weekend.
Well,
I think he wasn't feeling good this weekend because he was supposed to come back up and we were supposed to play a little small game, but
I'm gonna I'll work it out so I can have my FNP game debut.
Oh, with the secret project?
Oh no. Easy kid. No.
Oh, yeah. You should definitely play like your Raven Guard list versus Jonathan or something, because Jonathan needs a hard opponent to play.
I feel like that was still a dig.
No, because you should bring the list you did. You went 3-3 with LVO, because we all went 3-3 with our list at LVO.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah. I'll pop out the older Blitz again and the Noise Marines. They haven't.
No. You have to come up with a new list for Dark Eldar. We need to see the Dark Eldar on the channel.
Just said our LVO list.
No, I was saying John for a competitive list.
Oh. Okay.
We know you can come up with competitive lists all the time, competitive man.
Pshaw. Competitive. You got to actually win to be competitive.
You do better than me at tournaments? And you know how super hyper competitive I am.
Yeah, you're the worst.
I know. Such a horrible player. Okay, yeah, I'm going to stop talking now because I suck.
I was just reading the last of the chats. Kevin, thanks, man. Be sure to check it out. It's just FNP Wargamers. And be safe, gents. Paint some models. Play some games. We sure will.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That was John.
That was John.
John said that.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely Kevin, man. If you can make it down to Warzone, if not, hopefully we'll see you at LVO. So
Yeah,
just
man.
come up and say hi to me because I'm pretty easy to spot. The 6'2", the Yao Ming looking guy.
This is actually why I bring TJ, because he's like our beacon.
I was like, oh, it's TJ. Jonathan must be around here somewhere.
Powers of Gondor have been lit. Gondor requests aid. And that's TJ. Just
Gondor, I'm Gondor.
yes.
Yes.
Die a horrible death. Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
All right, guys. Again, thank you so much, and everyone have a good night.